Now it's time for more of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk Hookup. Get ready for more of the best fishing information and the hottest tips on improving your angling skills. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here. Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup. Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. And by Rancho Leonero, where your wildest Baja dreams come true. And now, Southern California's sports fishing voice, the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray and Rock Cod Rick Maxa.
Welcome back. Hour number 2. Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Pete Gray here. Rock Cod Rick Maxa. It's our Christmas spectacular with Santa Claus, Captain Mark Wisch from Pacific Edge. Great show so far. Thank you for all your hard work and all your contributions today. And we still have another full hour here to get it going, right?
Got it, man. There's lots still to come. Lots of great info coming our way. It's going to be a fun show and fun times, and we're ready to keep rolling.
Yeah, for sure. So, Mark, you ready to keep rolling? Okay? We need to switch mics there. Something happened to your mic there. Let's see what happened. We'll get another.
Plug it in.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's like the classic Mighty 1090. I'll try that now.
How about this now?
No. Okay, we'll switch. Yeah, let's switch. There we go. All right.
Going like that.
So, anyways, as we were saying, lots of great shows still to come your way. Another full hour coming your way of Let's Talk Hookup. It's been a very busy show with the Christmas Spectacular going on, and, man, do we have a fun one for you. It has been very busy, but there's still another hour for you to get through. So if you want to get through, get in on the fun, 2 ways you can do that. First, again, is with our local line. That's 858-457-1090. Again, 858-457-1090. That's our local number. Or you can reach us toll-free, and that toll-free line is 877-792-1090.
All right, very good. Why don't you list off the 10 fabulous gift prizes once again?
Again,
what an amazing list.
Yeah,
oh,
awesome.
boy.
And you guys did such a great job of putting all this together, and great job, Mark and Pete, for all the hard work, and all of our great sponsors that we get to be a part of.
Let's all the people for stepping up.
Yep, that's who made it happen. So here's the list of the 10 fantastic prizes we're giving away at the end of the show today to the best contributions to the show. Starting off with a brand new Shimano Torium HG reel and a CalStar Graphiter 700 ml rod. That's prize number 1. Next up, second prize, a Shimano Tranx 400 HG. After that, we have an AFTCO Horizon weatherproof fleece jacket, an AFTCO Stealth fishing shorts, and a Sirius Tech shirt, all from AFTCO, prize valued at $240. Great prize pack. Next up, a brand new pair of Maui Jim sunglasses, the Kanoa Coast with the brand new blue Hawaii lens, a great pair of Maui Jims. That's the next prize. Up after that, we have a 3/4-day trip to go fishing on board the San Diego Out of Sea Force Sport Fishing on a killer 3/4-day trip. With that, you get a $50 gift card to East County Bait and Tackle, the fantastic freshwater shop out in Lakeside, fresh and saltwater shop out in Lakeside, and you also get a $50 gift card to Dana Landing on Mission Bay. So $100 worth of gift cards at some of the greatest shops out there, and that 3/4-day trip on the San Diego. Next prize, Seagar Fluorocarbon gift package, which includes 3 spools of Seagar Fluoro Premier and 2 spools of Pink Label, plus you get a 1-year membership to fishdope.com. Next prize after that is 2 3/4-day trips to go fishing out of Dana Wharf Sport Fishing, and you're going to get a Let's Talk Hookup Maui Jim Ingle insulated tumbler and 2 Shimano flatfall jigs. The next prize, an Anza fillet knife, a custom Anza fillet knife, and a Let's Talk Hookup AFTCO travel t-shirt. The next prize, 50% discount for one person to go fishing with Captain Brandon Hayward aboard a Bite Fishing Charters on an open party trip. It's a $390 trip, so that's a $195 value that you're going to get to get to go fishing with Captain Brandon Hayward. And last, but again, certainly not least, the 10th prize of our mega prizes is a 3/4-day trip to go fishing on board the Liberty out of Fisherman's Landing and a $250 gift card to Fisherman's Landing Tackle.
Now, if you do win one of these prizes, which we'll let you know at the end of this hour, please allow a couple of weeks for me to get them out, because there's a lot of prizes there.
Yes.
It'll take some time.
Christmas time.
So allow a couple of weeks to get them out. The one exception will be prize number 1, which is the Shimano Torium HG reel and the CalStar Graphite 700 ml rod, you're going to have to go to Pacific Edge and pick that up.
That rod is in stock at our store in Huntington Beach and waiting for somebody.
Yep, you're going to go pick that up.
Yep.
That is the best drive you're ever going to make.
Yeah.
You get to go check out Pacific Edge and you get
doubt about it.
Graphite.
All right, well, let's find out what's going on with the FishDope.com report.
You got it, man. And today it's sponsored by Anza Knives, handcrafting knives in San Diego County for over 30 years. Anzas are easy to sharpen, and they offer a variety of fillet knives that work well as a hunting knife or a general-purpose knife. They're made from high-carbon steel, which holds an edge great. They're really good knives. They do everything, hunting knives, fillet knives, general-purpose, and one-of-a-kind collector knives. And once you try an Anza knife, you'll be hooked. Check AnzaKnives.com for more details. That's ANZA Knives.com. They are so killer.
Amazing knife, for sure. All right, Captain Mark Wisch from Pacific Edge. What's going on out there, the FishDope.com report?
I don't know. I didn't even think about it last night.
These two getting prizes.
Yeah,
we're bluefin biting?
Bluefin are biting. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but
Bonita.
We got good weather out there and still bluefin tunas, not them big ones. It sounds like they've, kind of migrated to wherever they've been migrating to, but stuff's still biting out there and it's nice weather. I'm sure there's plenty of boats sitting there. And I was driving down watching that daylight just start cracking, thinking somebody's probably throwing a bait and getting bit right about then. It's that prime time for fishing tuna fish. Excuse me. And then now here's some breaking news. I heard this yesterday. One of my customers was in the store, just got a phone call from his son who had his boat over at the east end of Catalina catching barracuda. Now, barracuda, in and of its own is not that exciting, but a lot of times the bigger barracuda are hanging right with the sea bass. They like that same water condition. So that's a really good sign. Usually you find the two side by each, so that's good news. There is a little bit of squid at Catalina. Backside east and backside west is still got some good bait. The bait areas that have been scattered along the coast up my way there, Palos Verdes and up in the bay there, guys are looking at it. There's a little bait to be had. Really haven't found much in the way of fish on it yet. But this is a time of year that sometimes that deep water yellow and that deep water sea bass start showing up, so we'll see what happens there. And beyond that, a few lobsters crawling. But like I said, I was busy thinking about the show and some of the other stuff, and I didn't do a whole lot of recon last night.
Sure, but that's okay. Well, we'll move on then and go to C4 Sport Fishing. Talk to Marcos. What's up, Marcos?
Hey, Marcos.
Good morning, Marcos. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too. Well, we've had a little colder weather, but still some good fishing out there. The half-day trip, still catching rockfish, reds, other bottom fish, and I've only got a little over a week left to catch those guys. So definitely if you want to get into that bottom fishing, you need to come out. We got trips running through the week here, except for Christmas. The one day a year we're closed. Going to take some time off there. There is still a lot of bluefin right now. Those overnight boats, Tribute and Endeavor, both of them went out yesterday. Both of them had limits of bluefin tuna, smaller fish, the 15 or 30 pounders there, but we've got some trips scheduled throughout the week, have some trips scheduled in the beginning of January also there. So definitely check the website, seaforthlanding.com. Give us a call down to the office here, 619-224-3383. And, of course, love to have you guys come down, visit, shop in the tackle shop, get your favorite fishermen some gifts there, get some gift certificates, sign up for some fishing. Like I said, remember, only a week left on that, a little over a week left on that bottom fishing for a couple months here.
Great idea. Last-minute Christmas gifts right there at C4 Sport Fishing.
Absolutely. It's like we got the full tackle shop selection over there. You can stop and have a Rock Cod Rick Rex burrito. For the next couple months, we're only going to be able to call it the Rick Breakfast Burrito.
Oh.
We're going to have to change the name.
Right. Yeah, you can't call it Rock Cod Rick.
Good call.
So, just to be, so the DFC doesn't come down and give you a hard time there, and just to be safe, we're only going to talk to Pete for the next couple months.
Yeah, good call.
Very good.
Bring a declaration.
All right, Marcos. Well, appreciate that report. And I want to throw a big high five out to Mike Gogger, the man there at Seaforth, for that huge tuna he caught last week on the Royal Polaris. Congratulations.
Yeah. With all those big fish, our walls are going to start taking some damage here if we start hanging them all up.
Yeah, I guess.
We got it.
What was it, 340?
343 or something?
I think it was 342, somewhere right in there.
Yeah, congratulations, Mike.
We got it.
I think John's going to have to go back out there and try to outdo him now.
Yeah, better have to do that. All right, Marcos, Merry Christmas to you and all the guys over there at C4 Sport Fishing, and we'll talk to you next Saturday.
We'll talk to you then, guys.
Thanks, Marcos.
All right, appreciate that. I want to remind you, there's no show tomorrow. We're taking Christmas Eve off here at Let's Talk.
Is that like a record?
Yeah. I think so. I just decided, we're not going to do a show for Christmas Eve. So
Good
why
call.
not? We're just going to, because this is the Christmas Spectacular. Let's wrap up.
Yeah, how do you follow this?
With
I mean, come on.
With no show after that. So we're taking the day off tomorrow, but we will be back next Saturday and Sunday. Next Saturday is a real special show. Bill Shedd from AFCO will be in the studio.
Wow.
Bill's the man.
He is the man.
I mean, that guy is amazing. That guy does more for sport fishermen than any of us dreamed of. And the most generous guy you would ever want to meet, and the most knowledgeable guy you ever want to meet.
Still today, a huge percentage of all of the money those guys make at AFTCO, whether it be clothing or hardware, goes right back into fishing conservation. Yeah. I mean, that you want to talk about a guy that puts up, that doesn't just talk about it, that actually does it, and all of his, not just free time, but all of his time is wrapped up. I mean, a guy that's been so successful in running a fantastic business still donates both more time and more money than probably anybody else that's in our business.
And they make incredible products, too.
No doubt.
I mean, yeah, for sure. So Bill Shedd, real special show next Saturday. And then to wrap things up for the year, our New Year's Eve show. We will be on New Year's Eve, Sunday, New Year's Eve. Doug Kern.
Yes.
Fisherman
Whoa,
Landing
the
Tackle.
man himself.
We'll be talking tackle.
Yeah.
So good way to wrap things up. So that's, again, no show tomorrow, and then we'll be back next Saturday and Sunday. So let's continue with the Catch Report, the fishdope.com report with Mr. Rick Jensen from Sport Fishing Financial. What's up, Rick?
Hey, good morning, guys. Merry
Rick.
Christmas,
Hey, Rick.
Mark, Pete,
Good morning.
and Rick. So we got a report just the other day from Bob Hoyt down in Mag Bay. Says lots of small tuna and dorado. Marlin are still around. Over the other side of Mulahay, windy, no real report there. Bob O'Connor, I was down there last Christmas, and we had all the cold water fish going there, so I think there's a bit of wind in the region, but I would imagine that's going to turn back on when the wind slows down, and that's a report up the coast a bit as well. Over at Bahia Asuncion with Sherry Bondi says went from the best weather they've seen all year to unusually windy and cold air temperatures this week. They've got some anglers in there for Christmas that are being eluded by the yellowtail. Jeff over at Cedro says that the wind's hauling all through that area. Sailboat pulled the anchor and ended up on shore there. BFLA, a little bit of wind as well. San Quintin, decent weather there. Big numbers of whitefish and some ling cod and reds. Smaller yellowtail around. Nautical and that same kind of thing happening there. And Gonzaga Bay, not much reported there lately, but we've got some of the regular guys that fish there quite a bit heading down right after Christmas, so we'll have a report on what's happening there and how they do next week. So that's it for us here.
All right.
Really throw out a thanks to you guys, Pete and Rick, at the show for all the support through the year, and the listeners, the new clients, and the friends we've met through the show. Happy New Year, and looking forward to seeing you at the shows coming up here early in a month or so.
And if you haven't met Rick Jensen from Sport Fishing Financial, you need to meet him because he can certainly help your financial future. How do we get a hold of you, Rick?
Find us on the web, sportfishingfinancial.com, or at my phone line, 949-481-1807.
All right. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll talk to you next Saturday, Rick.
Okay, guys. Thanks a lot.
All
Have a
right.
good day.
Appreciate the report. That's our fishdope.com report. And if you want a last-minute Christmas gift,
there you go.
Wow. Fishdope.com. Go on there and get a gift certificate for Fishdope.com for one of those lucky anglers. Use the code Hookup now, lowercase, no space, and you get $20 off a new membership to Fishdope.com. Okay, phones are packed. Let's jump into it, Rick.
Let's do it, man. How about we start it off with Arnie calling us from Vista. What's up, Arnie? Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, good morning, guys. First thing I'd just like to express condolences for the family of Dick Enberg. It was very sad to see him pass away here a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
he's an icon here in San Diego,
No question.
icon in sports.
For sure. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Okay, I have a little poem for you guys, okay?
All right.
Last night, I'll start it off here. Last night I sat up and wrote all about the Let's Talk Hookup Ford fishing remotes. Pete and Ricky were our wonderful hosts, entertaining listeners to the most. We had Cowboy and Tommy P with all the prizes for the raffle winners and their surprises. We have the casting contest as our host. Won a great prize. That would be the most. Over the years, we have gotten to know many loyal listeners who support the show. There's Dave and Mom Sarah Lee, Roy from San Diego, and Bob from Santee. There's that guy with the funny angles, Rudy from Carlsbad, a.k.a. Mr. Bowtangles. Then there's that one guy we all like to rip, that loud SC guy that painted a butt, Tom Schiff. Thanks for hosting the remotes with all the great guests. Seeing all you folks really makes it the best. Merry Christmas to Mark, Rick, and Pete from the guy who takes all the picks.
Oh, that's
all I got.
great, Arnie.
Hey, great job, Arnie. That was funny.
That was
You
good.
definitely get some bonus points for ripping on Tom Schiff.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Thanks a lot. Merry
Good job,
Christmas
buddy.
to you.
All right, let's jump right back into them. They're packed up. We're going to talk to Gus. Gus is calling from Burbank this morning. Hi, Gus. Welcome to the show.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Gus.
Wow. Next year, Castman cannot call in. You know?
Yeah, oh, we're
That's
ripping on
that's one of the
Castman
best
now.
takes
Oh,
of the
yeah.
show.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Good contribution.
Okay. I have a little Christmas carol here. Are you ready?
Ready.
More than ready. Past ready.
Okay.
You're almost going to get the buzzer here, yeah.
Oh, white sea bass, oh, white sea bass, oh, why can't I just snag one? Oh, white sea bass, oh, white sea bass, I guess I'll never bag one. I caught one a long time ago, but since then you're a no-go, no-show. Oh, white sea bass, oh, white sea bass, I guess I'll have to. And that's as far as I got.
Very good, Gus. Nice job. Merry
Good
Christmas
job.
to you. Thanks a lot for the call this morning.
All right. How about, yeah, that was good.
That was good.
How about next up? That is a frustrating fish, man. I don't.
I hear that story so often.
That's
It's
cool.
just crazy.
Hero or zero?
Both.
Yeah.
More one than the other.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right. Well, next up was Charlie. Charlie's calling us from Gardena this morning. What's up, Charlie? Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Morning, Charlie.
Hey, good morning. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas
Same to you.
You too, buddy.
I have a little private boater's tip. When you have the canvas or isinglass, you have the snaps and they get kind of stubborn, and you get one that's just about ready to break, but you finally get it off. So I came up with an idea what to do with used chapstick. You just put that on there, lubricate it up just like wax, and it works really well.
Yeah, there you
Good
go.
one. Yeah. I've actually used that before, and it does work. Yeah, indeed. Good tip. Very good.
Great tip, Charlie.
Thanks a lot for the call this morning, and Merry Christmas to you for sure.
All right. Next up, we're going to talk to Mike. He's calling us from San Clemente this morning. Good morning, Mike. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. I got a little poem for you. Okay, Mark Wisch is here with Rick and Pete to keep us informed what's biting and where. They say the bluefin are still biting out there, so what am I doing just sitting here? Let's jump on a boat and give it a try and use all our new gear that Santa has supplied. Let's hope the albacore return once again to put smiles on anglers' faces, but really, don't we just fish for the fun? Merry Christmas.
Hey,
Very nice.
job,
All
Mike.
right. Appreciate that, Mike. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
All right. How about next up, we jump back in, and this time we talk to Robert. He's calling us from Lakeside. What's up, Robert? Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Robert.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Got a little jingle for you here. I'm a FedEx driver, so bear with me. We're actually at work getting ready to deliver last-minute Christmas presents.
Ooh, I bet you're busy, huh?
Oh, it's been, 60-plus hours, 3 weeks straight.
Woo!
So, here it goes. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and most in their beds. Some fishermen were stirring about their cows in their heads. When all of a sudden there was such a clatter, Rhodey woke up and yelled, "Hey, what's the matter? The tuna were biting all through the night. Looks like there's no stopping in sight. I've had a lot more, but damn, I am tired. Got to get back to work so I don't get fired."
Good job.
Good job.
Excellent. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry
All
Christmas
right.
to you guys, too. Thanks for everything.
Be safe out there
See
on
you,
the
Bob.
road. Thanks a lot for all your deliveries, too. We appreciate that.
No doubt.
All right, let's jump back in the phones.
You got it, man. Charles in Cardiff by the Sea is calling this morning. Hey, Charles, welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, guys. Hey, I just want to first say Merry Christmas to you all, and I'm calling to give a little bit of a story and a tip.
Okay.
And the story is I was up in Huntington Beach about 3 months ago visiting that area, and I went into Mark's shop. And I'll tell you, that was a real experience going into your shop, Mark. Just looking around, and I hadn't been fishing in a long time, and you took the time to show me around, to help me get a few little things, and then dig this, everybody. At the very end of our conversation, he walks me over to the table where his books are, and he gives me a book, signs it, Lifetime on the Water. He wrote it. And if anybody hasn't read that book, I highly recommend you read it.
Oh, it's good.
Mark, thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Charles. We appreciate you stopping by, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's unreal. Anyway, and here's my little story. Long ago, I told you that I was learning to fish again after many years with the kids, raising them, putting them to school. And way back when, back in 1980, I went out on a 2-day marlin trip, and I was all geared up for marlin. And what found my line but a 163-pound big eye?
Whoa.
And I'm telling you, it almost killed me because I was only on an old Penn 4-aught with 40-pound mono. Took 3.5 hours.
Wow.
And
that's
I'll
a
tell
good
you,
catch.
after that, and I read your book, I will never be undergunned again.
Very good. Good story and
Charles.
tip. Thanks a lot for the
Thank
call
you.
this morning. Merry Christmas to you.
I like that one.
All right.
That's cool.
That is a good one.
Good
yeah,
job.
for sure.
All
Nice
right.
contribution.
Next up, we're going to talk to Terry, and Terry's calling us from Gardena this morning. Hi, Terry. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, Terry.
Guys, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Same to you.
Terry?
I have a little tip for those who've come to the horror of seeing their plastics they've been storing up all twisted and tweaked and bent and looking like little pretzels. I come up with a little plan. Just get a saucepan, put some water in there, get it just before boiling, and stick your little offending plastic, hold it by the head there, and dip in the bad part. And by the time you say abracadabra, pull it out, lay it down, and they come out flat and straight and ready to go.
That's a great
Well,
call.
that's a good tip.
I know all of us have their box of MC swim baits and fish traps that the tails are curly cued and backwards and kinked up, and that's a great call.
Yeah.
Good way to spend a Saturday getting yourself back into the game.
There you go.
Yeah, but you remember, you have to say abracadabra when you stick it in there.
Abracadabra. Okay, very good. I like it. All right. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate the good tip and the good call this morning. And 877-792-1090. You've been trying to get through. One line open right there, right now. And we'll see how quickly that fills.
Yeah, I'll bet it's real fast. Okay, we're going to jump back in, talk to Brian. He's calling us from Wildemar. Brian, thanks for hanging in there with us. Good morning.
Hey, Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I got my annual jokes for the three of you. Okay. What does Pete's favorite lure and Santa Claus have in common?
What's that?
They both wear red and white.
Ah.
Good call. Good call.
What does Santa say when he's on a giant tuna?
What is that?
Instead of ho ho ho, it's oh. And what does a San Diego snowman look like?
I don't know, Brian. What does the San Diego snowman look like?
San Vicente.
What? One more time?
San Vicente.
San Vicente.
Water.
Very good. Thanks,
And
John.
what's the best Christmas gift ever? Listening to my friends at Let's Talk Hookup. Glad you're here after this year, 2017. So I'm glad we can do it all over again next year.
Yeah,
call,
indeed.
Brian.
Thank you. Very nice. Appreciate that. Good call. Merry Christmas to you, and good job.
All right. Hey, let's jump back in again. They're packed up, including that 877 line. It's all full again, but we're going to jump right back into the phones. Talking to Kenny, calling us from Hawaiian Gardens this morning. Hi, Kenny. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, morning, guys. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Same to you.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, long-time listener. Been listening since the Marty days. Just want to say thanks. Got my children who were listening for a long time. They're all fishing. They got grandkids now. They're going to be doing the same thing. I especially want to say thanks to the Halls for, putting on these shows. They're just wealth of knowledge. You guys are great knowledge. We use the shows as a family get-together every year over here at Long Beach. So just want to say thanks for everything, and everybody have a Merry Christmas and be safe.
Well said, Kenny.
All right. Thanks, Kenny. Appreciate the call this morning. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
All right. Steven, calling us from Encinitas, is up next on Let's Talk Hookup. Hi, Steven.
Steven, good morning.
Hey, Ricky. You guys have missed an opportunity, We're celebrating Fishmas.
Fishmas. All right. Very
Yeah,
good.
Merry
true.
Christmas. I've got a little ditty for you. It's called Ode to 2017.
Okay.
2017's passed a epic of years, some disappointments, but plenty of cheers. Rockhod Ricky proclaimed that you needed two-speed. You listened and thought, and then you took heed. The visa bill came, and she broke out in tears. You couldn't resist those titanium gears. Don't worry, babe, we'll catch plenty of fish. Only fate would reveal, was it true or a wish? Reservations were made, curtain firm, trips on the books. Bought some cool new flat falls and big circle hooks. First stop in your bit, and the fish is an ox. A short hour later, blue cows in the box. Bite number 2, the new reel's a screamin'. He's kicking your butt, but your smile's a beamin'. That ornery bugger spit the hook right at gaff. You're bummed for the loss, but you muster a laugh. That one that you caught is enough any day. You did the right thing, and you joined CCA.
That was
Nice.
a great job. Very well
really
done.
nicely done. Hey,
Yeah.
That was a great one.
And good plug for CCA.
For
Very
sure.
worthy.
Yep.
Good call.
Everybody needs to be a member, no doubt about it. Thanks a lot. Merry
That's
Christmas to you, for sure. Hey, John Collins. What's up, John? Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, John.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you guys, too. Hope everything's going good. Sounds like a great show. Hey, I just wanted to give you a little fish report. I just got back off a 10-day trip on the Independence. I was very honored to be chosen to represent AFCO on this trip, and we had lots of good stuff to give away on the trip, shirts, hats, visors, face masks, these cute little extra tough cup holders made out of extra tough material for the boots and so forth. And we also did something I don't think's been done on a boat before. We had a buy-in raffle for rods, reels, fishing trips on the Liberty. We had 3 on the Liberty, 4 on the San Diego, some owner hooks and so forth. And that raffle raised $2,380, and we're going to donate that to the Rollo Kids Fishing Program.
Whoa.
Good
Very
call.
nice.
Excellent.
John, that's so rad.
Wow, what an incentive for other people on long-range boats to do the same type of thing.
Well, I can see that one happening.
Yeah,
Good job.
for sure.
That's
Think
Yeah,
about
the
how many
people-
kids we're going to take fishing with that money.
Yeah, a bunch.
Yeah.
A bunch.
A bunch. No doubt
And
about it.
a great trip. Couple of firsts on this trip. We fished every day of the trip
Really? On a 10-day?
on a 10-day. The day after we left, we started fishing for big yellowfin. We spent our allotted time at the island, and we wound up getting almost 7 fish around per person.
Oh,
Wow,
All
that's
that
a
nice
great
100 to 140-pound fish. That was great. We then went into the
around.
beach. Yeah, 7 around. And we went into the beach and fished yellowtail for 3 days. And then we, the last morning before we had to go back to Ensenada to check out, we stopped off at Colonet. For those guys that are going to be going to Colonet here after the first of the year for the rockfish, yellowtail, and so forth, we had a nice little bonus. We got maybe 60 yellows in 3 hours of fishing.
Nice.
We had a spot of bluefin come up on us. We picked off a dozen bluefin up to 55 pounds.
Oh.
And that bodes so well for this wintertime coming. That
Yeah.
is so awesome, John.
Amazing. What a great report, John. And people just still talk about that great show you did with us a couple weeks ago, and we're looking forward to having you back.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that'll be fun.
All right. Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas,
to you
John.
and Judy, and thanks for the report. Appreciate that.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Thank
All
you.
Hey, when we come back, we got a lot more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way, including a big block of your phone calls. You stay tuned. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
Hey everybody, this is Captain Dwayne Diego, 4-pack charter captain, here to talk to you about Parker Boats and the good folks at West Coast Marine. When it came time to start pinnacle sport fishing and get my own boat, there was only one choice. I wanted a Parker. Then there's a real good reason for it. The fishability and seaworthiness. I've been fishing on Parkers for years now, and I know the abuse they can take. Parker Marine builds a heavy-duty industrial strength boat, probably overbuilt, but that's what I need when we're out 12 hours a day, over 300 days a year, running charters. The guys at West Coast Marine built me one heck of a fishing boat. From the custom tower with steering and throttle controls to the backup bait pump system, my Parker 2520 XLD will deliver me to the fishing grounds reliably and safe. Take it from me. If you're ready for a new Parker at a fair, upfront, honest deal, you need to see Kevin Kelly at West Coast Marine, located at 1555 Newport Boulevard in Costa Mesa, or check them out and their inventory and information online at westcoastmarine.com.
This is Rick Jensen with Sport Fishing Financial. I think most of you get that I'm a fisherman and work with the fishing community, but to understand exactly what Sport Fishing Financial does, ask yourself these 4 questions. First, do you really know how much money you'll need in order to retire comfortably? Next, do you know how much you'll have to save on a regular basis to reach that number? Do you have a process that includes a proven investment strategy and confidence that the money you save will grow? Last, do you have a plan for how to turn your savings into retirement income? If you don't have good answers to these questions, you're not alone, but you should, and I can make sure you do. In addition, if you own a business and currently provide or are planning on providing a retirement savings plan for yourself or your employees, we should really talk. We offer an outstanding variety of creative solutions that are sure to meet your needs.
Some of our listeners may feel overwhelmed. Others may believe they are already doing the best they can. In either case, I bet Rick can help. Set a time to meet with him and start planning for your personal or business investment success. Find Rick on the web at sportfishingfinancial.com or give him a call at 949-481-1807. Turner's Outdoorsman, Southern California's #1 shooting, hunting, and fishing tackle retailer since 1971, is right in your neighborhood. Now 19 stores and more to come throughout Southern California. No one does it better. Turner's Outdoorsman brings you the best prices and selection, plus a knowledgeable staff that will help make your day on the water or in the field more fun. Stop by your neighborhood Turner's Outdoorsman. To find a location nearest you, check the web at turners.com and sign up for special deals and more.
For local and long-range fishing, the Islander out of Fisherman's Landing is a favorite among seasoned or novice anglers. But Islander Charters is much more than great fishing. They also do incredible Guadalupe white shark diving trips as well as a schedule of kayak mothership trips. You need to check out the Islander on their website, islander-charters.com. The Islander is San Diego's leader when it comes to 2 to 5 day fishing. Watch the website for trips and adventures available. Experience the Islander difference. Visit islander-charters.com for all the details. When you put on a pair of Maui Jim sunglasses, the world begins to look different. Colors are more vivid. Contrast is clearer. Details are crisper. Wherever your vision leads you, beauty follows. With polarized lenses that eliminate glare and enhance color, Maui Jim sunglasses won't change the world. They'll change the way you see it. Color, clarity, detail. Maui Jim.
He's not just my fishing buddy. After 30 years, he's a brother, and I'd sure hate to lose him. His bass boat's got nothing to do with it. So I make sure both of us wear a life jacket. Save the ones you love, even if they don't own a fancy boat. A message from California State Parks Division of Boating and Waterways.
XEBRS 1090 AM, Rosarito, Baja California.
San Diego's sports leader. The home of ESPN Radio. The mighty 1090.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
All right, we're continuing our Christmas spectacular, and boy, oh boy, what a lot of great takes here. Let's go ahead and jump back into it.
It's going
to go.
Very difficult. The panels of judges behind us are all clamoring. Everybody's comparing notes.
Sure.
It's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
Hey, let's jump right back into it. This time we're talking to Rick. Rick's calling us from Temecula this morning. Hi, Rick. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, guys. Merry Christmas. I wanted to share a little story about how fishing brought a father and son back together again. About 15 years ago, I went through a divorce, and of course my son was young at the time, and we stayed close and partial visitation, but now he's 17 years old and he's off to college next year. So I spent this past year with him trying to find something that we could share together, and fishing turned out to be it. We started early in the year, January, and did some trout fishing and so on and so forth. And then I took him out on his first 3/4 day trip and hook and handed his first yellowtail. And I've talked to you a few times throughout the year about how he caught his first yellowfin tuna with 65 pounds. But fishing has really been the catalyst for my son and I getting, I get a little emotional, getting connected again. And it's not just something that we share when we're on the water. It's when we go to the sporting goods store and we look at reels and rods. And I brought he and one of his friends to the Vista show that you did live. And they were able to be in the casting contest and share. And fishing has been a lot more to me than just catching fish. It's been about rebuilding a relationship. And he'll be off to college in about 8 months. But it's something we'll always share. And when he comes back after college, it's something that we can share for a lifetime. And, you know, a lot of people think fishing is just, you know, rods and reels and lures and tackle and pulling on a big one. But to me, it's been more of a community of people that have helped me bring my son and I back together. And I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Awesome story.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Thank you.
Good
Merry
take.
Christmas
Yeah,
to
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Rick. Appreciate that very much. Really good story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. All right, why don't we jump back into the phones? This time we're going to talk to RJ. RJ's calling us from Riverside this morning. Hi, RJ. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
What's going on, fellas? Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, real quick, I just want to send a shout out to you guys. The show is just incredible. Every week, it's a invaluable resource. Anytime the family and I do road trips, I've got it playing on through the show archives and everything. Nice. But I do have a poem/tip for everybody out there. So.
All right.
Here we go. There I was, stuck watching a lady paint my wife's nails. All the time I was dreaming of chasing yellowtails. As fate would have it, I turned on the world's best fishing show, and the boys hooked me up with passes on the San Diego. I asked my sweetheart if she'd like to go fish with me. And even though she'd never been on the water before, she agreed. Now she's totally hooked. When it comes to fishing, I can't even stop her. So my tip to all you men stuck in nail shops, get her on the water.
Nice. I like it.
That's cool.
Good job, RJ. Merry Christmas to you. Thanks a lot for the call this morning. That's a good one.
That's a
sure.
good one.
All right.
All right. How about this time we jump in and talk to Curtis calling us from Buena Park this morning. Hey, Curtis. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Morning, Curtis.
Hi. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Curtis.
Hi, Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
And my suggestion is that all fishermen are guilty of having numerous fishing tackle in their garage and old stuff that they don't use, reels, rods, and so forth. And I'd like to see them donate it to somebody like Rollo's Kids and put a smile on a kid's face. And we're all guilty of having that old fishing tackle in our stuff that could be put to use.
Good one.
Thanks.
Very
Merry
true.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas to you. Thanks a lot for the call this morning. Appreciate that.
All right. How about next up we do Luke. Luke's calling us from Fullerton this morning. Hi, Luke. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, this is Lou. Hi, Ricky.
Oh, hey, it's Lou. Hey, what's up, Lou?
Hey, we talked about a while back about the infamous bonita on a type of menu, but I got one for you guys. Nice big size bonita, fillet it, put it in a glass dish. Don't put it in plastic because the plastic will give it a different sour taste. Put homogenized milk over it, not 2%. Leave it sit for about 25 minutes. Drain the milk. Do not pat dry. Add soy on it. Let it sit for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, mix yourself up a little bit of ponzu citrus with a little bit of wasabi, either powder or paste, and make a nice little dish on it. Cover it, put it in the oven for about 350 for about 30 minutes, and you would think you're eating smoked salmon.
No kidding. That's a good one.
Very good. All right, Lou. Good recipe. Thanks a lot for the call this morning.
See you in March.
You
All
got
right,
it, buddy.
for sure.
Especially on something that we all have so much of, and I mean, there's so much bonita around all the time. That's a good call.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, how about next up? We talk to Ken. Ken's calling from Santa Barbara this morning. Good morning, Ken. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, good morning, Pete, Rick, Mark.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you too, Ken.
To you.
Yeah, I got a little something I did a while back. It's a Christmas memory on the Royal Star. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the fleet, not an angler was stirring, not rock cod or pea. Rods in the racks outside the galley with care, in hopes that giant tuna soon would be there. Fishermen were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of mean wahoo dancing in their heads. With Tim at the wheel and Paul kicking back, I just settled in for a much-needed nap. When up on the top deck there came such a clatter, I sprang from my bunk to see what was the matter. Tim was lit up like a marlin at strike, shouting giant tuna are on us and wanting to bite. I grabbed my secret 2x4 with a Talica 50, pinned on a tube mackerel and counted to 3. Then just off the corner there came a huge boil. With Blake yelling, "Ken, you're bit!" was I up for the toil? The fish and I fought like a mean tug of war. I knew in the morning I'd surely be sore. In the rear port corner I had him at bay. I sat on the rod butt and started cranking away. I'm sure you're all wondering who won that great fight. Well, Merry Christmas to all, and to all good night.
Good one, Jay.
Good job, kid.
Merry Christmas. That's awesome. You're great. Appreciate the call this morning.
I got to experience that one, too. That was our long-range trip last
okay.
year. I remember that whole fish. That was
That's
a good one.
All right.
Right on, Mike. All right, how about this time we jump in and talk to Matt. Matt calling from Valley Center this morning. Hi, Matt. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hi, Merry Christmas, guys.
What's up, Matt?
Hey, I can't sing, so I'm going to give you a private boater tip for Baja.
Okay.
Every Baja angler, their heart is in Baja every day. Anyway, I learned this from another Baja angler while at Guillermo's in Bahia de Los Angeles over cocktails. With the pongueros down there and the pongas for hire, these guys are really, really fun people to be around. And this is a bait-making tip. Follow them around, give them a little bit of distance, but it turns out to be a really fun party. They're already service-oriented because, they think maybe you'll be fishing with them someday. So just hang around with them. They'll show you where the bait is, and then they'll show you where the fish are. Don't bother the commercial guys, but the for hire pongas love to be around you. So that's my tip. And if you see them at a restaurant, buy them a meal or a drink, and you got a friend for life.
You bet.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Good call. Thanks a lot for the call. Merry Christmas to you.
All right. How about next up we talk to Joel, who's calling us from Goleta this morning. Hey, Joel, welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
All right, how you guys doing? I just wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all the guys that go out fishing. I just want to talk about, a lot of people don't like to get involved in, what goes on, the piers, because I fish the pier all the time, and I noticed a lot of people are doing, poaching and all this stuff, and nobody really gets involved. So, I try to, talk to the people about, what they're doing and stuff like that. And, I see a lot of bad stuff going on, and I just want to let, people know that it's okay, to go up to the people and talk to them and tell them what they're doing is wrong, because a lot of people don't want to get involved.
I agree, man. Yeah, that's a good call.
There's a lot of, like kids that go out there, for instance, they don't know much about fishing, they don't know what they're catching, this and that, and, it's good to, tell these kids, what they're catching and, the limits on them, because a lot of people go on these piers and they don't even know what they're doing out there.
A lot of people go on boats and don't know what they're doing.
But you're right. I mean, there's
no, but it's worse on the piers. I see every day people poaching big time.
Yep. I see people a lot in closed areas, and they probably don't know it's a closed area.
Exactly.
And, you just kind of cruise up and say, hey, just by the way, you're in a closed area. Some people will take it right, and most people probably would appreciate the advice.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. Good job.
Yep. I just feel that more people should get involved in, talking to the people about what they're doing, because a lot of people, they just go out there fishing, they don't want to get bothered by nobody, and they see what's going on, but they're in their own little zone,
Yeah.
Good call, Joe.
Good one.
So I
hey.
just feel like,
we like
I just feel like people should get more involved.
Yeah, I like it. Merry Christmas to you, Joel. Appreciate the call.
Real quick in regards to Curtis from Buena Park, Mike Lum was listening and said if anybody does want to donate tackle, it's very easy. They can always drop it off at Dana Landing or at Fisherman's Landing anytime. No questions asked. We both have drop-off locations where we'll put all the gear, donated rods and reels, and you can always go to RolloKids.org, if you want information, that kind of stuff.
You bet.
Wanted to pass that along.
And what happens is I believe it's Day at the Docks, right?
I believe so.
All that tackle comes down, and you can buy it at Day at the Docks, and it makes a lot of money for taking kids fishing.
I just talked to Mike about that this week.
Yeah.
Because I have a bunch of stuff that we're donating to them. And
don't we all in our garage?
You got old 4.0s that you're never going to use ever again because you got a bitch in Trinidad to replace it, and
that's somebody's heart's desire.
But somebody be stoked on that, and so they're going to sell it and make a few bucks and take a bunch of kids fishing. It's just it's a cool way to
it's
a way to do it.
Tax deductible.
Absolutely,
donation. Talk to your tax
and you
person
deserve it.
For sure.
Making a donation.
You bet. All right, let's jump back into it.
You got it, man. How about Mike from Laguna Niguel up next on Let's Talk Hookup? Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, guys. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Same to you, Mike.
Quick story. We had just truly historic fishing this last couple of years. About the big bluefin is just truly amazing. And we've had some wonderful fishing. The quality of yellows out in the channel this year was, none of those little stinking rats. But we had, my best day fishing was up at Convict Lake. And I had my grandson fishing. He caught his first trout, and the picture on his face, the look on his face, the screams of joy Take a kid fishing, folks. Support Rollo. Merry Christmas.
All right.
Good
Good
call,
one,
Mike.
Mike. Thanks
Good
a lot for the call this morning. Appreciate that.
All right. How about next up we talk to Dave, who's calling us from Anza this morning. Good morning, Dave. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup. Yeah.
Hey, good morning, guys. I got a song. I'll make it real quick for you.
I'm ready.
Oh, yellowtail, you keep me pinned tight to the rail. You like a bait or a flat-fall jig. I always hope that you'll be big. I like you fresh upon the grill, sautéed with oil. I always will. Oh, yellowtail, to catch you I always will avail. Merry Christmas, guys.
Hey,
Merry
well
Christmas,
done. Merry
Dave.
Christmas.
Thanks a lot for the call this morning. Adam had his finger on it, I think. He did, yeah.
Yeah, he was itching.
He was
Itching to buzz.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Just so you know, that's still there, Adam. The buzzer. It's still there. Yeah, it's still possible.
Exactly.
But you know what's so funny? We've only had one buzzer.
Yeah.
The whole show.
That was like the first one. Wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Well, but technically we should have had like 3 during Cass's
Yeah.
report. So I mean, like,
Cass
so, I mean,
deserved like 5 of them.
World class.
Yeah. But it's Cass, so we had to give him a little leeway.
We didn't. Well, we know now that we don't have to give
Yeah,
it away
that's
in the
true.
future.
Yeah,
So
for
he
sure.
used up his one freebie.
All right, let's sneak another one in.
Jake in Oceanside is up next on Let's Talk Hookup. What's up, Jake?
Good morning, Jake. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, you guys. My Christmas present is I got on the show. It's like catching a white sea bass. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got some recipes that even I can do. So what you do is you melt a little butter in the microwave. When it gets all liquefied, you put it in a mixing bowl. You put some equal amount of olive oil, and then you pour on the sriracha. And you mix that all up, put that over your tuna fillets, put it back in the refrigerator. The butter will set up. Then you put it on the grill, and it is so delicious. It's incredible. Next recipe is buy a canner. Everybody should have a canner. We all have frozen tuna in our freezer. The canning method is very, very simple, and the pride you get sharing your canned tuna gifts, oh, my goodness, it's
Absolutely.
so delicious.
No
Great call,
question.
Jake.
Good one, Jake. Thanks a lot for the call this morning.
All right, let's try and sneak in another. How about Abraham from Temecula up next on Let's Talk Hookup? What's up, Abraham?
Mr. Rick, how are you, sir?
Doing great, buddy.
Abraham?
We were excited to see that big fish of yours last week.
Oh, you like that fish I got down there, huh?
That was a big one.
Ah. Hey, I just wanted to drop a little note on some of the guys that go fishing all the time, and some of them go on 1 day, 3 days. But I told my wife one day, I said, honey, I really love fishing. And she kind of looked at me, and I said, oh, I love you more. I'll only be gone 10 days this time.
Okay, very nice.
Right
All
on.
right,
Well, Merry
Abraham.
Christmas,
Well,
Abraham.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for the call this morning.
All right, it is time. When we come back, we are giving away 10 of these mega prizes for all these great contributions to the show. It was a great time, and when we come back, we're going to find out who's got those 10 prizes. More Let's Talk Hookup coming your way on the Mighty 1090. Alaska is one of the ultimate fishing destinations in the world. This is Rock Cod Rick, and every year the one trip I look forward to is Kingfisher Charters in Sitka, Alaska. My dad and I have been going for over 15 years, and I just can't wait to go again. No one does it better than Kingfisher Charters. They offer the best service, the most comfortable accommodations, fantastic food, the finest fishing charter captains in all of Sitka, and the ultimate value. Sure, I've been to others, but time and time again, nobody beats Kingfisher Charters. You can catch huge halibut like the ones we do almost every year, and salmon, well, Sitka is famous for some of the best runs in Alaska. We also get plenty of rockfish and huge lingcod. And when it comes to fish processing, the best in Alaska is Kingfisher Charters. And listen to this, it's all included in your package. In fact, everything is included except the tips. It's truly amazing how the Kingfisher crew continues the quality of service they deliver year after year. Come and join me on the Let's Talk Hookup trip in June, or just go when you can. Kingfisher Charters, 800-727-6136, or check kingfishercharters.com.
Hi, I'm Hayden Lane from Fast Lane Sailing and Kayaking Center, and I want to tell you about our newest, best-selling kayak, the new Hobie I-11S. The thing is an inflatable kayak, but this thing has all the advantages of an inflatable kayak with no sacrifice in performance. It's super wide and it's super stable. It's shaped like a stand-up paddleboard. It just skims across the water, making it one of our fastest kayaks, and it rolls easily back into its bag. That's right, easily. It's so quick and easy to use, it's become my go-to fishing kayak. My mom and dad just threw a couple in the car and drove up to Mammoth Lakes for a few days and caught a whole bunch of trout. This kayak solves so many problems for so many people. No roof racks needed, no storage in the garage, throw it in a closet, throw it in the back of your car. Most importantly, come down and try this new kayak out. You won't believe how well it works. We do demos every day at our shop right on the water in Mission Bay and would be happy to take you out on it. So call the shop at 619-222-0766 to schedule a demo. Or check us out on the web at fastlanekayaking.com.
Great boats, free parking, and a fully stocked tackle shop. Just a few of the reasons Seaforth Sport Fishing is a favorite among anglers. Come aboard top charter boats like the Aztec, Cortez, Endeavor, Eclipse, Apollo, Outer Limits, Pacific Star, El Gato Dos, Alexis, Pride, Privateer, Tribute, Pacific Voyager, and the Voyager. Plus, the new Seaforth Sea Watch in San Diego offer the finest half, 3/4, and full-day trips available. Check out the full-service tackle store at Seaforth Sport Fishing. And it's all run by fishermen for fishermen. 1717 Quivira Road, just off Mission Bay Drive in Mission Bay. Book online at seaforthlanding.com. No matter the fishing conditions, count on the Seagar family of fluorocarbon leader material to help you catch more fish. Fluoro Premier has a smaller diameter with the highest break strength. Plus, it is super soft. When bites are tough, tie on Fluoro Premier. Blue Label is tough as nails with incredible abrasion resistance and impact strength. And new Pink Label is the choice for tough light conditions, giving you a little more visibility for better line control. Pick up a spool of Seagar at your favorite tackle dealer or visit Seagar.com.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. I just can't believe we're giving away these prizes. This is crazy, man.
First, I want to thank Adam and Jenny on the other side of the glass. Jenny, you're a superstar. Thanks for coming in this morning. And we wore your hand out. We really appreciate it. Adam's wife and Adam, of course, our superstar on the other side of the glass. Always appreciate what you guys do. And their panel of judges made some great selections here. So go for it.
Dad standing by. Dallas kept sending me texts. I like this one, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to read the number one, the Shimano reel and rod last. We're gonna do that one last. So I'm going to start the list at number 2, which is a Shimano Tranx 400 reel, a brand new Tranx 400 HG. That's going to Jody in Vista. Next up, the AFTCO Horizon waterproof fleece, the AFTCO fishing shorts, the Sirius Tech shirt. That's going to Gus in Burbank. A brand new pair of Maui Jims, the Kanoa Coast with the blue Hawaii lens. That's going to Ken in Santa Barbara. 3/4-day trip on the San Diego. $50 gift card to East County Bait and Tackle. $50 gift card to Dana Landing on Mission Bay. That's going to Bob in Lakeside. Next up, the Seagar Fluorocarbon gift package, including 3 spools of Premier, 2 spools of Pink Label, and a 1-year membership to Fish Dope. That's going to Dick in San Diego. 2 3/4-day trips from Dana War Sport Fishing and the Let's Talk Hookup Maui Jim insulated tumbler and 2 flat falls. That one's going to Charles in Cardiff. The Anza knife and Let's Talk Hookup travel shirt is going to Tom from Temecula. A 50% discount for one person to go fishing with Brandon Hayward aboard Bite Charters on an open party trip. That one is going to Matt in La Mesa. The 3/4-day trip on the Liberty with a $250 gift certificate to Fisherman's Landing Tackle. That's Steve in Encinitas. And then the biggie, a Shimano Torium HG and a CalStar Graphiter 700 ML rod. That is going to Rick in Temecula.
All right,
guys,
Rick, you choked us up.
Yeah,
you choked us up on that great story for sure. So that was a big. Everybody was a winner.
So good.
And for those of you that couldn't get through, those of you that we couldn't get on, we apologize. We tried to get to as many as possible. I don't know how many did we do, Adam and Jenny? 35.
That's a record. That's a
35
record. 32
people.
last year.
Yeah, that's a new record. So thank you all for your efforts and your contributions this year. A stellar year once again, and thanks again to all our sponsors that made it possible to give away these great gifts. And thank you, Captain Mark Wisch, Santa Claus. Appreciate your donation of the CalStar rod and all that you do for Let's Talk Hookup every week by keeping us informed and keeping us fishing.
Well, thanks, Pete. And I've been so honored to be a part of this show for 25
plus.
Yeah, 25 plus years. Hard to believe. Yeah.
So cool.
And every week I look forward to doing that report.
Yeah,
making my notes.
Do a great job. And all right, well, Merry Christmas to you, my partner Ricky,
great, buddy.
And Adam and Jenny and all of you out there. Have a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Men, we will not be here tomorrow. Day off tomorrow for Christmas Eve. Let you enjoy Christmas. and little Christmas music tomorrow morning from 7 to 9 a.m. That would be my suggestion for sure. And we'll be back next Saturday and Sunday. Next Saturday, an epic show with Mr. Bill Shedd from AFCO. And then next Sunday, to wrap things up for 2017, Doug Kern from Fisherman's Landing Tackle. Thanks again to you. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week right back here on the Mighty 1090.